Okay, question 9. In the diagram, line AB is secant to the circle at points A and P, and line CB is secant to the circle at points C and Q. The lines intersect at points B to form an angle with a measure of theta, which intercepts arc AC and arc PQ. If the measure of arc AC is equal to 42x minus 1 degrees and the measure of arc PQ is equal to 65 degrees and theta equals 10x degrees, what is the value of theta? Okay, so this is outside the circle. The angle's formed outside the circle, so I'm going to copy down what I had interpreted that formula to be into words. So we have this angle, PBQ, and the larger arc, it tells us that it intercepts these arcs AC and PQ. So it intercepts arc AC, again, where those lines intercept the circle, and PQ, again, where these lines intercept the circle. So the larger arc is always going to be furthest from the angle, so that's going to be arc AC, which is given to be 42x minus 1. Since there's more than one term, which is 42x is one term and minus 1 is one term, I'm putting it in parentheses. And then we are subtracting the smaller arc, which is 65 degrees. Since it's only one term, 65, I'm not putting that in parentheses. And we do know that our angle has a measure of 10x. So I'm going to jump over here again and use the Symbol Lab algebra calculator and type in 10x is equal to 1/2 parentheses 42x minus 1, close those parentheses, minus 65, close those parentheses, and we're going to hit go. So then here's our steps. It says to expand the 1/2 times 42x minus 1 minus 65, which reduces down to 21x minus 33. How did they get there? You could do 42, so there's an implied 1 right here. So 1 times 42x is just 42x, and 1 times negative 1 is just 1. So we would have 42x minus 1 right here, minus 65. Well, this minus 1 minus 65 ends up being minus 66. And this again is still in these first parentheses right there. So we have 1/2 times 42x is 21, and 1/2 times negative 66 is minus 33. So that's how they expanded that and simplified it to this half. And then they subtract 21x from both sides. So again, 21x minus 21x ends up being plus 0. So negative 33 plus 0 is just negative 33. 10x minus 21x is negative 11x. Negative 11 divided by negative 11 reduces down to 1. And negative 33 divided by negative 11 reduces down to 3. So we have our x equals 3. Now if we jump back to the question, is asking what is the value of theta. Well, we know that theta is equal to 10x. So we're going to use substitution. And again, remember this is multiplication. This is 10 times x. So we have 10 times x is 3, so I'm going to substitute that in. 10 times 3 is 30. So our degree is 30 degrees.